So this is a 2-for-1 story right here. So this is the time I partied with some homeless people, and it also just so happened to be the first time I actually got high. So I was the last one in my friend group that actually decided to start drinking and smoking, because playing video games and jerking off was just more appealing to me, I guess. So I decided to go visit my friend Kim, who was the one that introduced me to this life of debauchery, and a big reason why I decided to go down this path. She was a stereotypical batshit crazy but super fucking sexy goth girl. I fell in love with her when I sharpened one of her knives for her, and she decided to test it by throwing it towards me, and it stuck into the wall next to me, and I immediately fell for her. It's so funny to me now though, because I swear it's like these bitches are like a boss fight for adolescent teens. Like when you get to that point in the campaign mode where there's a sudden difficulty spike, and they throw this random fucking overpowered seemingly boss at you just to test your gear and see if you know the game's mechanics. Except in this case you have the option to run away, but we choose not to in case we get a rare gear drop or something. And it's totally worth it, I have to say. So I get to our house, and there's 4 random-ass 30-year-old people. Like, there's 3 dudes and 1 girl. Never seen these people before in my life, obviously. So I get there, and I'm like, so, what's the scoop? Let me know what's going on. And she's like, yeah, there's some homeless people we ran into randomly today. They seem pretty cool, so they're just gonna be posted up with us tonight. And I look, and all I see are these huge backpacks that are fucking taller than they are. They're at least, like, 6.5 feet tall, of just straight book bags with, like, everything in the world you can imagine inside of them. But yeah, they were pretty much like, well, we'll supply a party if y'all let us crash. And she's just like, hey, well, welcome in, come on in. Because she's like me and awful about saying no to a potential fun party. They were part of this like vagrant backpacking trend when it was around for a bit. Like they would pretty much just go around the country following a band or some other event or activity that they liked, and they would just train hop and hitchhike to get around the country. And these dudes were set the fuck up, like, because it was pretty much just a society of like the same type of people that would travel around together. So no matter where they were in the country, they could just make a phone call and get any drug or any party favor you could possibly imagine just delivered straight to your door, or just meet up close by, and the trip is always worth it. So when I got there, they started busting out bottles, and I'm like, yo, let's fucking do this, man, let's go. So I started drinking with a few of them while the other ones went to go pick up weed and whatever else. Then I called my sister too, because I'm like, yo, you need to get over here, man, this is about to be a good fucking party, I know it. And my sister was also ironically dating the girl Kim too, so it's funny how that works out. And whenever my sister got there, the other homeless people showed back up, and that's all we did for the rest of the day, and all that rest of the night is just drink and smoke the entire fucking time. And they were the coolest, chillest fucking people ever too, which was the greatest part. Like, and this was back in the day when not many people had a computer really, so we decided to bust open Microsoft Paint, and we just started having like dick drawing competitions and shit, like super bad style. And Kim was a weapon enthusiast like me, so we ended up just getting a whole bunch of random fucking throwing knives, and we had a throwing knife competition in our living room, and we started jamming to like the craziest fucking music ever. It's music only they had that I've never heard again in my entire life. It reminded me if like Primus decided to play more or less punk type music and got super fucking drunk and decided to go on stage. That's pretty much what it reminded me of. It was like drunk power Primus. So I found a few tracks that I could sing along with, and me and the homeless people just start ranting and raving and doing karaoke at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And my sister and Kim are like passed out on the couch at this point, and my sister wakes up and all she sees is me just fucking acting a fool with these homeless people. But right before that karaoke session, you know, we did a circle, we're sitting around passing shots and smoking, and then as I'm passing the shot glass to someone, the room just starts kind of spinning for a second, and I get kind of chuckly, and I'm like, I've never had this feeling before. Like, I've been drunk, and I'm like, I've been smoking weed, but then I guess I realized I haven't been inhaling it properly because we were trying out different smoking techniques because we were bored. So the second I inhaled and took a shot and just had a moment to kind of sit back with it, I'm like, whew, I was missing out, man. I need to fucking work on my technique or something. And then that point forward, I was just the ultimate yes man doing jumping jacks all over the place. But yeah, that was one of the funnest nights ever. I think I had just turned like 15 or something, and my sister was 17 at the time. Kind of batshit crazy looking back on it, but hey, you know, it was totally worth it. You know, that was just our life back then. If you've heard any of my stories, you know, that pretty much summarizes it. But the morning gets here, and my sister wakes up early and she decides to go ahead and head back home. She's probably happy she did though, because right after she left, Kim's mom came home and immediately flipped shit. She walked in and she's like, Kim, what the fuck were you doing? I told you not to do any of this fucking bullshit. Like, just screaming at her. And I go to get up and she's like, oh, Bubba, no, it's okay. You're sweet. You go ahead and sit down. And then just started yelling at the homeless people to get the fuck out. Dude, I was like the worst influence ever as a friend, but everyone's moms and parents loved me for some reason. I don't get it. So they all went to leave. And Kim's roommate, Lou, at the time, decided to leave with the homeless people because apparently she was getting clapped most of the night by one of the homeless dudes. And we never saw her again after that. She just started hitchhiking and train hopping with them, I guess. Last we heard from her, she actually got pregnant by that homeless dude, I'm pretty sure, while they were traveling around. But I think they're still together too. So that was a lovely little origin story for them. But yeah, that was just a random little crazy story I wanted to share. So yeah, try not to be an idiot retard like me. Have a safe night and y'all have a good one.